What's up guys, Salvation here. Today I'm going to bring a commentary on Grand Bazaar. I'm running the Scar H with the Engineer Kit, and Engineer Kit is one of my top favorites compared with the Assault and Recon. I'm not a fan of support, but sometimes I would use support on like Operation Metro since the subway is really hectic, or somewhere like in the mines. I forgot a map called, but I think it was some kind of excavation site or something like that. Not too sure. And all I can say is that in this gameplay, I'm using a Scar, and not many people use the selecting fire option, which is you can switch from burst, auto, and semi. Now, right here, I'm just using full, but soon I'm going to use semi, and this is why you want to use semi sometimes. And semi is really effective with really high damaging gun. Right here, I'm going to start it off, and see how the effectiveness with semi, you can get the guy in the heads, and you're more consistent with your accuracy when you use semi. So always use semi with any long distance or hard reaching shots or hard hitting shots. So not many people, I'm surprised not many people use that kind of feature. So they all always spray and pray, hope for it. The only time that will work if you're a support and you have a bipod or any bipod weapon, but most case scenario, not many people run the bipod. They will run the flashlight, the foregrip. Not so sure on the rest of the attachment, but somewhere near there. And I'm surprised. But that's how it is. They're playing tactics. They believe in spray and pray. I do both at a time, but most of the time when you try to get in the habit of using semi, because this is probably the only game that probably I would usually there's not many games that have selecting fire, but they have it in campaigns. But this is the only game that I know for a fact that they actually have this kind of feature added onto the multiplayer, which is pretty unique for Battlefield 3. Now on to the next thing. My channel is slowly growing. I'm getting like 1 subscriber mainly from my horrific jet crash video, which is such an old video. It's like one of my first actual retail release video for Battlefield 3, and I had lots of good time in that during those days. Slowly I just finished the co-op campaign. The co-op campaign was good. A couple of missions were really boring, like the first one, not much of an impression for the first one. The second one's okay. Third one, my favorite one so far is the hit and run. I don't know why, mainly because you just rush through. It's so fast paced. Now ongoing with my channel, for some people wondering what I do so far, I'm still posting a lot of Battlefield 3 footage because it's really in high demand on YouTube right now. So I will try to get some more views and subscribers from it. I'm not asking people to subscribe, but I'm just hoping to get some subscribers. But I'm not really that always in that base. In the future, for this year, so far in gaming, this year is probably the best year for gaming because so many good games are coming out, and it's like such a booming of good games. I don't know what to say because I don't have enough money to afford all those games. I was able to get Battlefield 3, so hopefully I can get the rest of the games. And upcoming games, what I want to get, my wish list for right now is Skyrim, maybe Batman Arkham City, Serious Sam's coming sooner or later, maybe Modern Warfare 3, but I'm not too into the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. But I want to finish the story. Call of Duty Modern Warfare had a good story, but the multiplayer is starting to become more broken and stale, and hopefully Modern Warfare 3 wouldn't have that problem. But I wouldn't be playing much of multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3, mainly because I'm not into it that well, because I've been gaming on Call of Duty for such a long time, and I don't know what to say. Now right here, for my job role, if you're wondering what I'm trying to do right now, is trying to prevent diversion, meaning that people are trying to flank and cause so much distraction and bring I hate when like they do that and then my teammates just go after them because they're trying to prevent them from getting themselves killed by them. So I'm just trying to prevent it. So I'm watching this alleyway most of the time. You can see me watching this alleyway until our last objective get blown up, but that's how it goes. So the next part of the objective I did much better with defending, but I get lots of doubles and triples here. And this is right here. See how effective the semi-automatic kind of type selecting switch option is. Now I don't think I use semi-automatic that well with the low power weapons such as the M16. I would usually use if there's a low power weapon or a low stopping power weapon, I would usually burst. But most cases scenario, I'll use semi or full auto. I don't use burst as often. I don't know why, because probably the only burst gun that I've been using most often was the M4, the regular, actually the M4, not the M4A1, but the M4. I think it's the gun that only has burst option in the semi. This doesn't go fully on it, which is pretty saddens me. But that gun also is becoming one of my favorite. Sooner or later, I might post some gameplays of that, but I've been busy lately with school, and school has been like holding me back. So I'm hoping for winter break to come sooner or later, so I can post more content. And the games I'm gonna get this so far. So I said Skyrim because I hadn't played any. Except, I haven't played much of Elder Scrolls series. My first Elder Scrolls series, Oblivion, which I'm still continuing with the Let's Play. I do not know if I can continue it because Skyrim is coming out, so I might stop it. But hopefully I can get more gameplay out of it. So I'm pretty new with the Skyrim series, so pretty much, yeah, you can call me noob on that. That's all I can say. I can comment on that. Batman Arkham, never played the first one, but I watched Let's Play on it. And yes, I do lots of Let's Play. If you subscribe to my channel, I'd like to do Let's Play, but not many people watch them, so I'm still gonna keep up with the Let's Play because that's my personal reason why I went on YouTube, because Let's Plays are fun. I enjoy them. I like to share my experience with people on YouTube, and that's pretty much it. But I do lots of gameplays on multiplayer. Currently, the main gameplay I do is Battlefield 3. That's pretty much everyone knows. I might do Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but I'm not too sure because Modern Warfare 2 is coming out, like I said, and I played the pirated version of it, the IW3. I'm just gonna call it alternate, and it's much better than the real game. It has dedicated servers, and their servers are much more unique in the way of modding and all that good stuff. So I like the servers. Don't play the real game. Not too sure. You can search on YouTube if you want to try and figure out how to get it. It's actually free and they're legal. It's actually legal. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna hold that, but it's still legal from what I heard. Now, Skyrim and Serious Sam 3 is most likely my top 2 I want to get next, because they're really. I haven't been in Serious Sam's. My first Serious Sam was the first encounter, and I hadn't been able to finish it because I had a hard time playing that game. But the Serious Sam 3 looks good, and number 2 encounter. I wish I played Encounter 2 because Encounter 2 looks one of the most funnest one too. I think it's the best one currently. Not too sure about that, but the HD version. Hopefully I can get Serious Sam 3. It's coming out on November 22nd. Not too sure about the consoles. On the PC, it's gonna come out sooner or later. There's just so many stupid stuff on the internet. I don't know about you guys, but I see so many PC versus console, and that's the stupidest thing I've seen in my life. I mean, seriously, for me, I personally prefer the PC, but I play all 3 platforms, and they're all fun. They're fairly, in the gameplay wise, in the community wise, they're fairly the same. Maybe the PC can be more hardcore, and the console can be more casual, but they still have some hardcore gamers and competitive gaming in it. But nothing compared to PC. Now, as a casual, I'm a casual gamer and a hardcore gamer. As in, I like to play competitively, depending with my friends. Like Battlefield 3, I would play competitive, or I would become a casual with my Let's Plays, such as Skyrim, which is, I'm gonna try and get that game. I really want to get that game because it's such an exciting game. I don't know what else to say about it. So, other than that, I don't know. I got anything else to say. Let's see. Yeah, I got not really anything else to say except Skyrim. Batman Arkham might get it, but hopefully I might like it, I might not like it. It's one of those times when people like extremely like the game and there's someone who doesn't like it, but that's kind of unusual. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of short commentary. You don't have to do anything else, and I will try to do something in the future on my channel, try to do some quality content. I'm just trying to post as much quality content as I can, and finish Crisis 2. That's something I gotta try to finish. Not many people watch it. I got like 0 views on a couple of my series. Now, I started making more Crisis 2. I'm gonna continue posting some more Crisis 2 because I promised myself from the first beginning of the series that I will finish the game, and I will. And I know for a fact that game is such a long campaign. It had a good campaign, it's also long. I try to make it as entertaining as possible for you guys, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but like I said, Skyrim is coming out, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out, Serious Sam coming out November 22nd. I'm gonna be sidetracking with Crisis 2 again, so I'm trying to avoid sidetracking with it. I sidetracked it with Battlefield 3, so most likely I'm gonna sidetrack that game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and later.